Gemini, sun, moon, and rising. 10 of Pentacles. Okay, let's get right to the money. 5 when I said that. 5, and I threw up 5. So there's the 10 right there, but I think with 2 significant changes, you're going to get right to the money. Queen of Wands. And be creative, Gemini. And be creative. Be outstanding, right? Listen to the video with your suggested sound. Be outstanding. 29 as I said that. So that's directly from consciousness. Be creative so that you are distinguishable from the rest of the competitors. That's what I'm hearing. 6 of Cups, and you get a call back if you choose to be that way. Could be an audition. All right, Gemini, let's see. The 7 of Cups, 6 of Cups, 7 of Cups, going in order. Let's see what we get next. The 4 of Wands, 6, 7, 4. Maybe it's that too. I was going to thank you by saying like, thank you for allowing me thinking time as I was looking at the cards. But I think there needs to be some sort of communication like that. Like, thank you for your patience. I'm hearing that too. You need to stand in a position of power, Gemini. Even if this is like an interview panel, you need to thank them for participating in your interview, like you're interviewing them. It's like you have this opportunity to compete, something like that, to show up, to prove, to give your elevator pitch, to sell something. Follow me, Gemini. You have opportunity, okay? With the 6 of Cups, the way that you present yourself as a balanced candidate for this opportunity is because you also have questions for whoever you're presenting yourself to. Or you also want them to relay in the conversation, or you want to see the research that they've done, or what unique qualities can they give to you. 4 of Wands. And then because of that, it's like you already put yourself on that team. Like you're already in collaboration. This is interesting. 6 of Pentacles. They're like blown away by the demonstration that you are an asset to the team. There we go. All right, clarifying the 10 of Pentacles, the wealth with the Queen of Wands. Well, this didn't want to go back in the deck. The 5 of Swords. Oh, okay. And the 9 of Cups. Like, you're definitely going to beat the competition. You're going to be happy. I think you might even treat yourself to some yummy food after this win. Like, literally. Like, you take yourself out to eat. I feel it, Gemini. Bottom of the deck, Knight of Cups. Or have someone else take you out to eat. Like, you have a win, and then the following win is that evening, right? And then someone else, like, you're celebrating, but someone else is sponsoring it. Like, maybe your friends buy you drinks or something like that. Whatever, however they do it. They get you a hookah, whatever your pathway. They buy the karaoke rounds of something, rounds of applause. Baby, make that. So you might be going to that kind of club, you know, and you guys are throwing dollars. All right, Gemini, let's calm down. Page of Cups. 3 of Pentacles. Page of Cups, 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, you have the offer to join a team or expand. You're joining a team, but it's like you presented yourself so well that it's like you appear to have always been a member of this team. Ooh, just picture that as if you were on a hiring committee. Like, they seem so fitting. You seem so fitting. 8 of Cups. 2 of Pentacles. One more. 10 of Swords. Yeah, it's over for you having to fight for recognition, fight to express your value on a team. That has ended. 434 as I got that out. Yep, that's directly from consciousness. You won't have to overthink that anymore with the Sun and Gemini card coming out, the 10 of Swords. And it's like you were on a team where you always had the eagle eye. Like, you could see the larger purpose, the bigger why was the question you could always answer. You could see the macro purpose, you know, because you were the eagle. You had a broad scope of what you could observe. And I think that wasn't really valued. Like maybe these people that you were once working with, Gemini, were just checking boxes. Ugh, gross. 7 of Pentacles. And you didn't really... Let me see. You see how my thumb is? I want to see what is in that space right there. The Page of Pentacles. It's something about your youth. And that could be your youth as a corporate employee. I don't know why I just heard this. Because you're like, do I want to... Something with retirement plans. I'm picturing someone considering whether or not they want to invest time somewhere. Because the time adds up to like money. But you're like, with this page and the 7 of Pentacles, right? That's what I was trying to get out. But the video cut off at 6 minutes. So the 6 is right before the 7. Maybe you were trying to balance your emotions about staying in a current work environment. This is for Geminis who are thinking about like money for real. Or it could be a relationship, but I'm not feeling that, to be honest with you. So like you wanted to stay in a certain opportunity or a certain place. It could even be like a certain class, a certain school. But you're like, I don't have to spend my youthful days investing here, you know? You're starting to, and that's what I mean. It could be like youthful in your industry. You're like, okay, like I don't want to spend my beginning years in this same position where I'm not being valued. Bottom of the deck, the Wheel of Fortune. You just want to hop on the wheel and allow fortune to roll in your favor. I keep hearing the floaters in my head. There's this energy that's coming through a lot of the readings about just going with the flow. The Wheel of Fortune is clarified by the 8 of Pentacles. Yeah, your fortune is attached to work. It's attached to money. I love talking about it, Gemini. Your fortune is attached to work and money. And you are an outstanding candidate for this next step. The Temperance card. Balance. Sagittarius energy. Knight of Wands. The Chariot, yeah. So I want to go back to that idea that where you've been working, like people have been checking boxes. It's like the balance comes in where you can now be expressive and creative. That's really what I want to say. I mean, I'm even hearing like design, like program design, like marketing design. Like you can be expressive. And now I'm picturing Gina and Pam when they go to work and they work for a marketing company, right? So something like that, like presentations. I mentioned that earlier. You can be creative now, and that's the balance. Like you're not just completing trivial tasks. The Chariot card, Cancer energy. And it stopped at 6, right? So now it's like, because the video stopped at 6, it's making me think that you could be like emotionally happy here. You're putting your empathy into what you do. And your empathy is driving you forward. Cancer energy with that Chariot card. It's like what you want to do is moving you forward. 9 of Pentacles, get money. 9 of Wands, defend the money that you make. And the 6 of Wands too. And just like be vulnerable to the fact that you can create change in your life. I'll show you the cards, but they're a tiny bit spicy. Look, 9 of Pentacles, you want to work with a team that is on the way to making more money than you've ever made before. It's something about that. The 9 of Wands, you're going to defend that decision. Like you have done the studying to really step into this role. And then the 9 of Wands, like you're willing to be vulnerable to this change. Vulnerable, Ace of Wands, to the possibilities of this new creation. Gemini, you're an outstanding candidate.